If I was to mark the new bar girl for her ability to execute basic customer service skills, this is how the figures would play out.
Go for it.
Greeting, 1 out of 10. I'd have given her a 0, but when you approach the bar she does in fact lift her chin in your direction slightly, which I guess constitutes as a vague form of acknowledgement.
How do you score her on attitude?
0 out of 10. This comic, which my son used to read as a student, once had a character called Lazy Disinterested 16-year-old working in a shoe shop blowing bubble gum. This piece of work is her, 10 years on.
She's a waste of space, all right. A face on it that would sour weak old piss. How do you rate her on going the extra mile?
10 out of 10 if it's going the extra mile to piss you off. 2 out of 10 if it's customer care related. Unfortunately, it is the customer that must go the extra mile where Smiley Riley is concerned. She's forever out of bacon-flavored crisps, and if you're wanting relatively cold beer in a remotely clean glass within a reasonable time frame, you'd be better served walking to a pub in the next town.
Okay, likeness to the computer says no girl from Little Britain.
10 out of 10. I've witnessed jollier-looking bulldogs licking shit off the nettle.
Suitability for a job at the Labour Exchange, shrugging at genuinely desperate cases all day long, whilst looking at her watch as if to say, well, that's the way it is. Jesus, is it not home time yet?
Top marks again. She's running away with some of these, I must confess.
Bear with me a minute. Ah yes. Suitability to working in a fish processing plant.
0 out of 10. Only speaking personally, because I wouldn't employ her to gut mackerel. She'd give a dead fish an even bigger pout.
Next one, so interpersonal skills and overall charisma.
Am I allowed to award a minus?
And last of all, transaction conclusion, farewell, and after-sale service.
For this one I award her 1 out of 10. Just to put this into context, let's say I'd have given her a 0 if she spat in my pint, or picked her nose, then ran her finger round the rim of my glass, but alas, all she does after serving you is turn nonchalantly on her heel before skulking off out the back.
Right, so are we heading somewhere else for one then?
I wouldn't do anything just as hasty as that. I mean, with this country you never can tell when the weather will suddenly turn. Sure, we'll shout another couple here and see how we feel in a bit.